Okay, we're going to go ahead and work some examples out of 2.4, solving for variables. Got a few good ones picked out here and working on percents. Number 10, first one we'll go ahead and work. Here they give us the equation of a line and they want us to solve for x. So this kind of looks like one of the examples we saw in our PowerPoint. Again, I just want to show you what that means. You see, everything here is a letter. We don't even have numbers anymore. So what we got to do is we got to identify how can we get x all by itself. Well, the first thing we do is we get rid of everything we can on the right and take it to the left. So we subtract b from both sides. So we end up with y minus b is equal to mx. Now, the way we get x by itself here is we just divide both sides by m. The golden rule, right? What you do to one side, you have to do the other. The m's cancel out here, so x, solving for x, remember when this says solve for it, that means to get it by itself, y minus b over m. And that's our answer. And let's see what the answer in the back of the book was. Yep, y minus b over m. Here we have another equation. Y is equal to c minus ax divided by b. They want us to solve for y. Or ax plus by is equal to c. Solve for y. So again, we just use our algebra rules. We get everything that's not a y, take it to the other side. So subtract ax from both sides. We get by is equal to c minus ax. Now we want to get y by itself because it's asking us to solve for y, so we divide both sides by b. And y ends up equaling c minus ax divided by b. And the answer in the back of the book was exactly that, so we did that correct. Let's go and scroll down here. We got two more. Number 32, they want us to write 360% as a decimal. So remember the rule for writing percents as decimals? We start off by just putting our percent down here. And we know that the decimal originally on a percent is right there. We make that into a decimal by moving it 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So the new value in decimal form is going to be 3.60. And if we saw this in the grocery store, 3.60, that's $3.60. So 360%, 360 cents. Here they give us 5.38 equals what in percent? So here we start with our decimal and they want us to convert it to percent. So when we convert decimals to percents, we move our decimal 2 places to the right. 1, 2, and then we add a percent sign. So we're going to end up with 538%. Our answer here. Oops, and I forgot to circle my answer here. On this one, the 0 there doesn't matter because it's after the decimal point. So we can have it or we can not have it. I think it's either way would have been correct. So here's 538%. Let's go and go up. Number 53 is the next one we're going to do. This one's more of the word problem. We have to use that equation. A is b percent of p. So 3 is what percent of 15? So here they give us our part and our base. They're asking us to find the percent. So the part is going to be 3 is equal to our percent, which we don't know yet, of 15. We solve for p dividing both sides by 15. P is equal to 3 over 15 is just 1/5. Converting that into decimal form is 0.20, and they're asking us for percent, so we convert a decimal to a percent by moving the decimal 2 places to the right, 1, 2, so P is equal to 20%. And sure enough, that's what the answer is equal to. There. Number 59, if 4 is decreased to 1, the decrease is, let me scroll over, the decrease is what percent of the original number. So if 4 is our original number, let's type in 4 is equal to original, and it's decreased to 1. So if we decrease it to 1, we're actually decreasing it by 3. So we're decreasing by 3. So now we can go ahead and do our problem. The decrease, which is 3, is what percent of the original number. So our part here is going to be A is equal to what percent P of our original number, which is 4. Again, just to find our P, we divide both sides by 4. P is equal to 3/4, but we know we need to put that into percent. 3/4 in decimal form is 0.75. We know to go from decimal to percent, we move our decimal 2 places to the right. So P is equal to 75%. And now the last one we're going to do, I think this is the last one. Yep. We have a word problem. A restaurant bill came to $60. If 15% of this amount was left as a tip, how much was the tip? So 15% of this amount was the tip. How much was the tip? So in this case, we're trying to find the part. When we know the percent, which is 15%, we got to put that in decimal form. 15% is 0.15 times our base, which is 60. So if we go and do the multiplication, 15 times 60, 0.15 times 60 turns out to be 9. And sure enough, that's our answer at $9. So hope that helps. Hopefully you're ready to go ahead and work on your own problems. This is going to be a pretty interesting chapter, and next chapter is going to be even more fun. So good luck.